3 കൊല്ലം മുമ്പ് ഞാനും എൻ്റെ വൈഫ് നർഗിസ് കോഴിക്കോടിന് എറണാകുളത്തേക്ക് പോകുന്ന വഴിയായിരുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ ആ സമയത്ത് ഇങ്ങനെ റോയൽ ഡ്രൈവിൻ്റെ ഷോറൂം കണ്ടു. അന്ന് വൈകുന്നേരം ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് കുറച്ച് സമയമുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ജസ്റ്റ് ടു സീ വാട്ട് this used car business is all about. When we buy a car, we expect it to be new with no problems. Managing director, Mr. Mujib, has an eye on every department and has a personal touch, takes interest in all these, on the functioning of the company. A very happy, satisfactory experience. And I will definitely go back if I'm changing my vehicle to Royal Drive first, and then I'll look at the other people in the field. Good luck to Royal Drive.
ഹായ്, നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ നിൽക്കുന്നത് ഡോക്ടർ നാസർ യൂസഫ് സാറിൻ്റെ വീട്ടിലാണ്. ദേ ആർ എ റെപ്യൂട്ടഡ് കസ്റ്റമേഴ്സ് ഫോർ ദ ലാസ്റ്റ് 3 years. അവർക്ക് എന്താണ് നമ്മളെ റോയൽ ഡ്രൈവിനെ കുറിച്ച് പറയാനുള്ളത് എന്നുള്ളത് നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം.
ഏകദേശം 3 കൊല്ലം മുമ്പ് ഞാനും എൻ്റെ വൈഫ് നർഗിസ് കോഴിക്കോടിന് എറണാകുളത്തേക്ക് പോകുന്ന വഴിയായിരുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ ആ സമയത്ത് ഇങ്ങനെ റോയൽ ഡ്രൈവിൻ്റെ ഷോറൂം കണ്ടു. അന്ന് വൈകുന്നേരം ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് കുറച്ച് സമയമുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ജസ്റ്റ് ടു സീ വാട്ട് this used car business is all about. At that point of time, it was there in the back of the mind that we need to change our car. And what I was looking at was an SUV which could help me travel, whereas, say, from Cochin to Calicut very frequently, Bangalore, Chennai, that was my limit for road travel. That we went around, casually saw the place, met a fine young gentleman, Mr. Jamshed. Exchanged as usual our contacts, details, and we proceeded, and that was put on the back burner. Subsequently, we decided that we need to change the car. So then why not look at the few cars we had seen there? And what impressed me most then was a darkish blue Volvo SC90. But as always, by the time we showed interest, it was too late. That vehicle was sold. But then they showcased and showed me this lovely car, a black SUV SC90. I'm not much into cars. I have a few friends who are in this. So took their advice, and every decision is taken within the family. It's not a single sole person taking their decision. And after much discussion, finally I got the approval from the family. That's basically my wife who supported me on this, and my children. And we took this SC90. And as always, when we buy a car, we expect it to be new with no problems. And that was the kind of expectation we had, which is not realistic at all. But you know, it's a human nature. So the car was delivered, everything was in order. I was worried about the previous car owner, what was its status, would there be any of those cases against them, or actually I was very worried, especially being in the profession I am in, which is a doctor, and being a surgeon. We have a checklist, a box, and we tick it off. Then we are prepared for the unseen. But this is not my field. So I was very anxious as to whether some case would come up after a few years or a few months. Insurance is fine. In fact, I was trying to find fault with the vehicle, and which we hardly found any. And we took delivery, and I was surprised and happy to see that there were constant calls. And very polite, asking how's the car, what can we do for you, any complaints. And I said, I'm sorry, I have one big complaint. I'm not having any complaints about the car. Very good service, and it's like a family. I was quite surprised. Eventually I got to know every one of them in sales, business, the technical team, service team. Very helpful. This is not a promotion video, but I've generally felt so. And thereafter they've been in touch with me, would update me as to, and constantly check as to any particular requirement. A very happy, satisfactory experience. And I will definitely go back if I'm changing my vehicle to Royal Drive first, and then I'll look at the other people in the field. Good luck to Jamsheed and Afsal. Afsal was also, I sort of forgot to mention his name earlier, was being very helpful, very polite, and prompt in their responses. The service center of Royal Drive, known as Royal Drive Care, has started about 6 months back, if memory serves right, and I've been there. And I was quite impressed with it. My concerns were the scans and the latest modalities of diagnosing, what we doctors say, of finding out the problem. And it seemed, having talked to the team, seemed very convincing, and had one experience which was not a big, major problem, but was sorted out without any trouble. Along with this, I find on the whole that it is extremely good value for money. And of course, the managing director, Mr. Mujib, has an eye on every department and has a personal touch, takes interest in all these, on the functioning of the company. So good luck to Royal Drive, and good luck to the new venture, relatively new venture, Royal Drive Care.